I am not happy because it is finally here. Today is one of many constant reminders of what is to soon come, the dreaded fall, and then subsequently winter. Hey turtle nerds, welcome back to another video. In today's video, hey Google, what is the temperature right now?
The current temperature is 70 degrees.
70 degrees. Let's take a gander. Take a look, shall we? Now, before I get hate from everybody up north, I lived in New Jersey and up north for like my entire life until the past 3 or 4 years. But it is 70 degrees and rainy. Basically, my problem with this is that my nice tropical, it's just basically a reminder that fall is here very shortly. And now I don't like fall because then I can't take my cute little baby turtles and keep them outside or any of my tropical species because then it gets too cold. So I'm not happy. Look at this fly. What if I just got you? Don't bite me. Y'all don't believe I caught it? Checkmate. So let me tell you guys actually what my plans are for when it really gets cold. I mean, it's not that bad right now. It's only 70 degrees. It's not that cold at night, but we are getting to that point. Now the pond, everyone in the pond will just brumate. That's totally fine. But we have some other critters that will not do well with cold. So the plan is to build a mini greenhouse. Right over yonder, right over there, I would like to build a temporary mini greenhouse for the upcoming fall and winter season. I'm hoping that it'll stay nice and warm so I can take some of my holdbacks and some of my little babies and all of the turtles inside and bring them outside into a nice space so they're not in my room, and that way it stays nice and warm and they still get UVB and sunlight. So these cute little flipper babies are coming to say hello, but the water, I mean, it's not cold, but it's like 74, 75 degrees, and that's fine, but I would get better growth if it was like 82 degrees and consistent temperatures. Now, these guys are a little bit more robust. You can see they're coming over and begging and being all friendly, but our little northern diamondback terrapins over here are way less friendly, and they're not really eating as much, and I am not happy about that. It makes me a little nervous. So basically, I'm still trying to decide. I think I'm gonna leave, because it's still gonna be 80s and it's still gonna be nice out for a while. I think I'm gonna leave these guys out here, these little baby turtles, these two of them. The flipper babies are actually available. They're on my Patreon right now. If you hit the link right up over here, you can head on over there. Consider supporting me, and you also get early and first access to turtles when I have them available, like these two little guys, merch discounts, behind the scenes on photos, videos, you know, stuff that I do before I post it publicly, just all kinds of fun stuff. So definitely consider going over there, supporting me. You also get to join this list of lovely people. And yeah, these guys are available, and also I am going to be having a giveaway coming up, I think next week. The end of next week, we'll say, I will be having a giveaway to the patrons. So there will be a baby turtle, so long as you provide that you have the right setup and whatnot. Now these two lovelies are doing just fine because they're a lot older, they can take a little bit of cool weather, and so can the babies, but I don't want them to have to even go through that. Those two are available now, those 3, one of them's being given away, 2 of them will be available in the next like week or 2. So yeah, every year I dread this time of year because we start getting these cool days, these cool, nasty, rainy, not like beautiful, sunny, hot, humid. This is why I really want to just move to Florida. That way we never have this type of weather. But for now, I'm stuck here. Oh, also there's some fun stuff going on inside. Let me wait for these guys to finish eating, then we'll go on indoors and check on some fun stuff. Now, in the land of the indoors, I seem to have goofed. Yesterday, I heard a big bang, and well, first of all, you guys haven't seen, I moved the ornate terrapins from down here to a bigger tub that only fits up here. And in doing so, I put up a command hook to hold the heat lamp, the one that should be right up there on the command hook. The command hook that's right there, the one that's fallen, and the heat lamp that's right there. Yeah, so that happened. It fell in the water and was still on, and it was like bubbling the water because it was so hot. Thankfully, the water wasn't that warm. The turtles were all fine. None of them climbed in the dome. But oh my goodness, thanks command hooks. So I'm gonna go with something more stable. But anyway, that's why there's no heat lamp on there right now. And that's what happened yesterday. Fun, huh? Hi, also we moved the light from up here that was illuminating all the flipper babies. I should put this down like that. To down here on the baby spotted turtles. There's little Butter. Look at how big they're getting. They are looking really good. So anyway, this is why I want to bring the other hatchlings in here, put them down there. Just that way I can keep a better eye on them, make sure that they're getting a better start before I let them go. And because I have the room now, because these are where all the flipper babies were, and now I only have 2 left because 3 of them went off to their new homes, and that little booger, she's going off to her new home, I think next week. So in total, I'm only keeping 2 out of 10 flipper babies. And then for now, I'm hanging on to all the ornates, and you can see, because I feed them in their enclosure, that's what happens. And this is 3 days after a water change. So I'm doing 100% water changes on this setup because otherwise the protein and stuff, you see how it gets on the top and it makes that film. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but you definitely want to keep an eye on it and make sure that you're taking care of your water quality. And these guys actually look kind of hungry. So this is why there's that film. It's because I freaking feed them like 6 times a day. Literally, like I'm not even joking, I feed them a lot. I feed them as much as they'll eat. And the spotted turtles too, a little extra now. I don't know if I would take the spotted turtles out in when I make my greenhouse, but definitely probably some of that. Definitely probably some of the terrapins. I don't know, we'll see. Definitely like the box turtle, the spotted turtle that's outside, like butternut, Otis, jelly, they'll all go out there. And maybe some other additions that might be coming from a very, very, very good friend of mine, who I'm also going to visit next week. Oh, which reminds me, next week, Florida vlogs. Going to Florida, going to visit friends. So I'm very, very overly excited for that. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. That way you get notified, and the little notification bell thingy, so that way you can see when that video comes out. So anyway, for the next little bit, while we wait for the turtles outside to eat, we can have a fun feeding montage. All right, montage over because some of them are just hiding and more skittish because I already fed them this morning. So anyway, let's get some baby turts inside. Hello, Miss Yoda. Look at you basking on nicely. She's so pretty. Guys, this is just how things go. After the rain, I put a lot of food in here and it's very quickly warming up. These little guys are actually looking pretty darn good. There's one down there, there's one down here. I really don't like to disturb these guys just to make sure that they're eating and doing well. I might move this tub inside and throw a heater in it, but these guys are totally good. They're eating and the temperatures are stabilizing. But it's just the little reminders. Like now it's beautiful, sunny, 82 degrees. But it's just the reminder that fall is very quickly approaching and I will be putting my greenhouse probably right over there or something like that. So it's actually because I'm the worst. The weather's looking pretty good now. The turtles are eating way more than I thought that they would. They're actually growing. Like this little guy in particular is looking pretty chunky, which is like kind of awesome. So these guys are looking pretty good. Like they clearly are still eating really well, very interactive and growing pretty well. It's just these little guys who are so itty bitty little. Look, here's the little guy down here. Can I grab you? Let me grab you, please let me love you. And he's growing and looking pretty good, but I just kind of want to get them, at least these little fellas, inside somewhere a bit warmer than here. Let me check on you and make sure you look good. Hi, little baby. Hi, little one. Okay, so you have some good growth going on. They all do. The plan for today's video was literally to bring them both inside, but like things change and, you know, I don't think it's necessary right now. All good? All good. So that's it. That's what's going on. Winter will be here soon before I know it, and those are my plans. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Ow, I hit my head.